But look out, Spice Girls. It's an invasion of new girl groups who want to take you out. Those stories, girls. And later, it's Matt Drudge.
In a British paper. Next thing you know, they're baby, scary, posh, sporty, and ginger, better known as the Spice Girls. We sent Catherine Harridge behind the scenes with the hottest girl group going.
With their combination of raw sex appeal and bubblegum songs, the Spice Girls have sold more than 32 million albums. They hobnobbed with royalty and heads of state and signed lucrative deals to endorse Pepsi, Polaroid, and anything else you can think of.
They're an extraordinary marketing phenomenon, so they're a business story.
Yeah, but can they act?
And of course, the movie proved that it's a spice world and we just live in it.
Strength and courage in a wonder bra.
Then last month, the news broke that a Spice had split. Ginger had snapped on the eve of their first ever American tour. And then there were four. Baby, scary, posh, and sporty said the show must go on. And Fox Files went backstage as the new British invasion got underway.
We really like Americans on a whole, do you know what I mean? They've been so positive and like our fans are great.
Well, we have good outings where we all go out for the day and we all go shopping and it's mad and we have a really good time.
What are we doing?
What will I be doing? I'll be sunbathing and eating lots of hot dogs.
I think I'm going to do some shopping because the shops here are wicked, really, really good.
I'm going to check out the club scene.
The remaining four say they have no hard feelings about Ginger's departure, nor do they have plans for a new Spice.
Are you going to replace Ginger Spice?
No, we're not going to.
And are you mad at her?
Can't do that.
Nope.
No.
And they still have plenty of girl power.
I think girl power for me is it's more of an attitude, as you know, she said about going for things. It's also about respecting yourself as well as other people. I think that's why we get so, because we're individual, but we respect each other's differences.
MTV News anchor Kurt Loder says the Spice phenomenon was carefully planned from the start.
The people that put the Spice Girls together knew that they would try to sell something like girl power, like third generation sort of feminism, kind of a vague concept, and that goes over big, and they're just little buzzwords that work, and each of the girls is differentiated, they dress differently, they have different sort of attributes, and it's all very cleverly put together.
Their girl power has netted the Spice Girls about $25 million each, and they've only been on the scene 2 years.
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends.
And now the girls who sang Wannabe have spawned a slew of Spice Girl wannabes, and there are girl groups popping up everywhere.
The more girl bands, the better, I think, because when we started out, there were hardly any like girl bands doing it out there. So do you know what I mean? Now we've got like a flock of them all. I think it's brilliant.
Let's face it, there are no longer pop artists. There are only pop products.
Malcolm McLaren, who takes credit for creating the Sex Pistols and the punk rock movement back in the late 70s, is now trying to cash in on the girl group craze with an Asian flavor.
I thought, oh my God, not again. Let's get some of these fantastic Chinese kung fu fashion creatures to literally tear heads off these people and replace them with something that I thought had a lot deeper meaning.
The band is called Junk, with a G in the middle. They are 5 models with microphones.
Asian Spice.
Yeah. We showed a picture of Junk to the original British Spice Girls.
Do you recognize these girls?
Oh, no.
They look well, these are the new Asian Spice Girls.
Wow.
The Spice Girls aren't feeling threatened just yet, but McLaren has big plans for his Junk.
We are talking to several New York record companies who are all inadvertently interested in seeing how they can forge what they believe is a future alliance.
Madonna has a girl group on her record label Maverick. 3 young sisters who call themselves Cleopatra and are being touted as the next Jackson 5.
Do you think there's something special about your music because you're all sisters?
Well, what's special about our music is that we write it all ourselves.
The natives of Manchester, England believe in giving credit where credit is due.
What inspires you about the Spice Girls?
They have something different to give, because like in the Space, how they got massive, it's just weird, because the kids just love them straight away. It's like they've got something
sort
like
of
quick,
got that magic.
Never, ever, ever, ever felt so low when
All Saints, the girl group voted most likely to fill the Spice Girls' platforms, don't appreciate the comparison.
I don't want to talk about them. It doesn't irritate us. We couldn't give up.
Sisters Nicole and Natalie Appleton fancy themselves the anti-Spice Girls.
It's a fad, it's a trend. Pop girl band's really big at the moment because I guess it's like a money-making thing. It's what's in at the moment.
So as the Spice Girls blaze their way across the country playing sold-out show after sold-out show, you have to wonder which girl group will topple this Fab Four. Will junk trash them? Do All Saints really have a prayer? Or will Cleopatra annihilate them? Maybe the artist formerly known as Ginger Spice will emerge from her self-imposed retirement to give her former bandmates a run for their money. Hey, you never know.
All right, Cookie Crisp.
Cookies for
Ginger.
Cookie Crisp.
Here's you.
Mom, can I focus? You've got to find the bathroom.
Who is Geri Halliwell? She's everything you never expected her to be. Schizophrenic, the debut solo album from Geri Halliwell, featuring Look at Me, in stores June 15th, on Capitol CDs and cassettes.
By those wicked Brit boys, Blur.
Oh,
Stay here. Stay here, because #1 is like really cool.
Spice Girls.
Fanatic, would you by watching the Spice Girls' favourite videos? Call the 800 number at the end of the show and name the 2 artists each Spice Girl had in her countdown. The winner gets to meet the Spice Girls on tour, and you'll get their pooch. Keep watching.
Spice Girls.
Hiya, I'm Melanie C from the Spice Girls, and I think you all call me Sporty. Now here are my favourite top 10 videos on MTV. My #1. Now this lady is girl power to a T. She is one of my greatest inspirations, and I believe she's a bit of a fan of the Spice Girls, which we're very proud of. She is the one, she is the only, she is the beautiful Madonna at #1 with her fantastic video and great song, Ray of Light.
Do you like her then, Mel?
I love her.
I think she does just a bit.
And Toes tunes are coming up next, so don't go away. Go Madonna!
Sporties.
We've got my top 10. And at number 10, we have got 2 girls, similar to myself, famous for pouting and doing this. We've got Brandy and Monica at number 10 with The Boy Is Mine.
Woo! Hey! Go, girl! Posh Spice.
Okay, at number 9, that was Erykah Badu with On and On. Nice hat. And my number 8 is Mariah Carey. My All. Great video, nice leaf. She lies on a leaf, you know, in this one.
What? She covers the hell? Is it a big leaf?
Yeah, it's a big leaf. Wicked video. We like Mariah Carey.
She looks great.
Oh!
Posh Spice.
That was Notorious B.I.G. with Mo Money, More Problems. Stay tuned because I've got a lot more to come.
So cool.
6, we have got the girls with the ultimate girl power. This is a TLC with Red Light Special, Ladies of the Night.
Posh Spice.
Anyway.
Casey and JoJo with All My Life. Stay tuned because we've got my top 3 coming up.
Spice Girls.
Spice Girls' favourite videos. Call the 800 number at the end of the show and name the 2 artists each Spice Girl had in her countdown. The winner gets to meet the Spice Girls on tour, and you'll get their pooch. Keep watching.
My top 3, and at
No, not
number
your
3...
top 3. Somebody else chose them for you.
They are my top 3.
She got very good help on all these videos.
Right, here we've got a woman with the ultimate girl power. Once again,
Beyonce chose them.
Once again, Janet Jackson with We Go Deep.
We go deep. I hope my list is as good as your list.
Danny. I've got the best list, haven't I?
No, I have. Wow.
I've got it's because I always watch MTV.
Hold on, I picked the movie.
Wicked song that you've just seen. Wicked, mate. It is total with...
With what?
Kissing You. Of course.
Stay tuned for our number 1.
My number 1's coming up.
What is your number 1?
Spice Girls.
Posh Spice. And you are going to see my top 10 right now. Okay, now my number 1 is a fantastic song for some girls with the ultimate girl power. We have the Spice Girls at number 1 with Say You'll Be There. And coming up next, we've got Mel B with her top 10. So if you want a bath or a cup of tea, go and do it now because her taste is not.
My taste is wicked.
Mel B coming up next on MTV.
Switch that, Dale.
Posh Spice.
Last time
jog. See you later.
And I'm going to eat.
And I'm going to
Oh,
laugh.
do you
See
know
you later
what?
now. Don't bore that dog to
Do you know
death.
what? Right, listen. Right, they've left me, and I'm going to make sure they do come back for my top 10, because my top 10 is wickeder. And my first one is Ready or Not by the Fugees. Check this one out. Come back!
Scary Spice.
Waterfalls, we like that one, don't we?
Actually, do you know what, Mel? I know, like, we were skitting and everything, saying that you'd have bad taste.
Yeah.
Do you get that in America?
That means taking the mickey.
Yeah.
But, in fact, it has been quite good, so well done.
So far, yes.
Really
In actual
had
fact, we saw where TLC was made, the waterfall bit, remember?
Is it Universal Studios?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And now I'm going to choose a wickeder guy. I just recently went to his party and chilled out with him. It is a guy called P. I call him P because, you know,
Friend.
we're like that. Friend. It is now Prince with 7.
Scary Spice.
I get it. Wicked catwalk walk, isn't it?
Stay here, because there's a lot more to come.
Get lucky too by watching the Spice Girls' favourite videos. Call the 800 number at the end of the show and name the 2 artists each Spice Girl had in her countdown. The winner gets to meet the Spice Girls on tour, and you'll get their pooch. Keep watching.
Right. Now we've got the woman, Missy Elliott, with Rain. You got to check it out, actually, because I've done a track with her called I Want You Back. But this video is wickeder.
Scary Spice.
Everyone's going to think they've got the best taste because it's their taste.
Yeah, but boys to men, I will make love to you. I will make love to you.
Don't tell them at home. We'll do it later.
We like that. You see, slow, bit of a bedroom vibe, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the song that kicked us off, the Spice Girls.
Tell them the story.
In actual fact, it did get banned in some part of India because it was very cold and skin was protruding.
And Melanie's nipples were...
There's no need to go that far. I just said skin was protruding. But yeah, it did get banned.
That's why she picked it, because she's proud of it.
In actual fact, I bet it wasn't just mine either. Just I had a tight top on. I still got that top, you know. I've got that with me. It's got a hole in it and everything. Selfridges, $8.99.
Scary Spice.
People over there. Oh my God, look at this. You gotta get with my friends. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna... Oh, hang on there then. That's right. Come on, come on. Do it, do it. Get him, get him, get him. That's right. Come on. Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig ah.
If you want my future, forget my past.
If you wanna get with me, better make it fast. Now don't go wasting my precious time. Get your act together, we could be just fine. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig ah. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is.
What you think about that? Now you know how I feel.
Say you could handle my love. Are you for real? I won't be hasty. I'll give you a try. If you really bug me, then I'll say goodbye. Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig ah. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. she got G like MC, you likes it on a easy V, who doesn't come for free. She's a real lady. And as for me, how you'll say, slam your body down and wine it all around. Slam your body down and wine it all around. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give. Taking is too easy, but that's the way it is. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta make it last forever. Slam your body down and wine it all around. Slam your body down and wine it all around. Slam your body down and wine it all around. Slam your body down and zig ah. If you wanna be my lover.
Scary Spice.
Melanie introduced me to that group in Maui, wasn't it? And as she's just reminded me, I did actually lose the CD. We like it because of the hair. They've got nice big hair. I like the rhythms they use. And that was my choice number 2.
Actually, they don't think he was Mariah Carey.
Well, you really like that one then.
Those thugs and harmony.
How can that beat Wannabe, eh?
Easy, man!
Stay here for number 1.
Spice Girls' favourite videos. Call the 800 number at the end of the...
You lot, I've got something very, very exciting for you. You are going to see my top 10 favourite videos.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. I'm gonna find you and take it slow. No, you're never gonna get it. Not this time. Never gonna get it. My loving. No, you're never gonna get it. I can't stand it. Me, I'm super fly. It's my window. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. I'll make love to you like you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends. So you won't be lonely.
And here is my number 1. The video is wicked because they actually use a puppet and the puppet talks with the mouth. Can you guess what it is?
No diggity.
No diggity.
I like the way you work it. No diggity. And I'm next with my top 10.
Scary Spice.
This is my top 10, and my number 10 is one of my favourite artists, Joe, with Don't Wanna Be a Player. This is very personal, actually.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, you're saying you're a player?
I mean, no, not that player. I'm not a player.
Who's a player?
Oh, no.
Baby.
Friends. With Summertime. We don't actually like the video, but the song is a wicked summer tune.
The video's all right.
You said you didn't like it.
It's an old song.
It's not
my
excellent.
top 10's
No,
way
but it's
better.
a very, very good summer tune, which we all grew up to. Anyway, my next track is Janet Jackson with I Get Lonely. Beautiful, beautiful girl, and great video.
Baby Spice.
Every night in my dreams, I see you, I feel you. That is how
because Leonardo DiCaprio
really
is in the
tiring.
video. That's why I picked it.
But Celine's wicked.
But stay tuned because we've got plenty more of my favourite videos.
But Celine is wicked.
Yeah, Celine's great. Actually, yeah, she's been really nice to you girls.
On the next Road Rules.
Buster rhymes with hoo-ha, and you have to listen because he says, "Peace to Baby Spice."
Go, Buster.
Jealous, aren't you, girls? Cheers. Baby Spice. It was Wycliffe with Gone Till November because we'll be gone to September because we're on tour and we don't go home till September, so that is quite a good one for us. But stay tuned for my top 3.
Which is?
Not telling you yet. Will Smith again? Why have I picked him again? But this is a very nice video with this little boy. It's called Just the Two of Us.
Great.
I like it. Baby Spice. Just saw Usher, My Way. Absolutely brilliant video. He's a good dancer, isn't he?
Yeah,
but
good mover.
I don't reckon that's him when he does the things. Do you?
What
No,
things?
the somersault, that's not him.
No, it must be a stuntman.
Standing.
But a very, very good video, very, very good song. And stay tuned for my number 1. Bet you can't guess who it is.
Say I'm your number 1.
Down. The winner gets to meet the Spice Girls on tour, and you'll get their pooch. Keep watching.
Spice Girls.
Hey! I'm Emma, Baby Spice. And here is my top 10, the best.
Love is blind as far as the eye can see. Deep and meaningless words to me. Easy lover, I need a friend. Road to nowhere, twisting turns, but will this never end?
Well, my dear, you'll know that he pleases me. But yet absolution ain't no resolution. There ain't no release for me.
Too much of something is bad enough, but something's coming over me to make me wonder if too much of nothing is just as tough. I need to know the way to feel to keep me satisfied. Unwrap yourself from around my finger. Hold me too tight or left to linger. Something fine, built to last. Slipped up there, I guess we're running out of time to fade.
Yes, my dear, you know he soothes me. There's no complication, there's no explanation. It's just a groove in me.
Too much of something is bad enough, but something's coming over me to make me wonder if too much of nothing is just as tough.
Just as
I need to know the way to feel to keep me satisfied.
Well, pardon, no, don't you understand?
Understand.
I want a man, not a boy who thinks he can. Boy
babies. It is the Spice Girls with too much.
Now, no. Mine was the best.
Oh, no. Mine was the best.
I beg to differ. Mine was the best.
Hold on, mine and Victoria's the best because we did pick the Spice Girls.
Oh. I picked the Spice Girls.
Yeah, but now she's number one.
You picked Blackstreet.
Only because
Blackstreet.
Yeah, okay, so no. Us three are the best because we all picked women. You picked men.
And women. Yeah, but we need men to create women.
Bye. Thanks for watching MTV. You hear it.
First, I'm going to say big.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You have to do it in. I didn't know that.
What's your number one?
In order, did you just pick any 10?
I picked any 10. I didn't know they had to have an order. I didn't know that. Really look as I know what I'm talking.
995588 now and dial carefully. Name the 2 artists that each Spice Girl had in her countdown, and you could meet the Spice Girls at one of their concerts, and they'll even give you a souvenir. Call now.
Known as Ginger Spice from the Spice Girls. I know.
Just being free and liberating and having a good time. You know, I applaud that.
Last time.
My name is Mel B.
Conversation, I decided we should be
I'm Melanie C.
But now we're going.
I'm Ginger Spice.
Tell me, will this deja vu never end?
Hiya, I'm Emma, the one they call Baby Spice.
Tell me that you're falling in love. Well, I never.
You can call me Victoria.
But we're like 5 little girls that in a candy shop. We like to try everything. We only had about, I'd say, 3 weeks rehearsals to get the whole show together, because we're workaholics now.
Yeah, when you
together.
enjoy something so much, it doesn't seem to get tiring.
Yeah, it's not work to us, it's fun. You know?
This is something that we've all been waiting to do for such a long time. Performing is what it's all about, and we're up there, and we've got all our fans there. That is such an amazing feeling, you can't describe it.
When you first brought together,
There's only 4 of us.
Yes, but were you all like working as session singers at that time?
I'd done quite a lot of session work, but we were also like dancing and acting, and you did a lot of presenting as well, didn't you? So we were doing all kinds of stuff.
Most of the Spice Girls' history reads like an episode of Fame, beginning in 1994 with a casting notice that read, "Are you 18 to 23 with the ability to sing and dance? Are you streetwise, outgoing, ambitious, and dedicated?" As it happens, Victoria Adams, Melanie Chisholm, Melanie Brown, and Geri Halliwell fit the bill. They auditioned and were chosen to form the group Touch. That name was dropped, and they eventually settled on Spice Girls. The father and son management team that brought them together put them up in a house and gave them dancing and singing lessons. With the addition of the final Spice, Emma Bunton, the girls worked at strengthening their voices and perfecting their harmonies, all in hopes of landing a record deal.
Get ready for this band. They're hot, they're new, they're going to be huge in '96, and they're loud too. Loud and proud, we like these girls. Get ready for Spice!
Do you think about me? Do you think about me? Like I think about you. Like I think about you. Do you sometimes stay awake? Do you? Till the morning. Do you? 'Cause you don't.
Now you have like harmonies and stuff. Have you worked on this a lot? When you first got together, did you have to go in a room somewhere and just bat it all out?
Yeah, we spent a lot of time, yeah. We lived together, didn't we? When we were writing, we were singing together and just getting all the foundations down.
And then when we were in the institute together, we had a lot of time.
Of course, there's lots of time there.
Time to work on our act.
As they honed their talents, the girls grew anxious for more creative freedom and in turn came to resent their management teams trying to control their every move.
Although, you know, we're 5 young girls, we've got 5 strong heads on our shoulders, do you know what I mean, with a bit of intelligence, and, you know, we always go on our gut instinct, you know, and basically stay true to ourselves. So if we don't like something, we just say it.
We don't do it. We don't do not like.
Not liking the direction the group was going in, they parted ways with their management and turned to Annie Lennox manager Simon Fuller, who agreed to give the girls a bit more creative input, both musically and otherwise.
The history of pop music with women in it is often that they get ripped off. Are you making money from this?
We don't get ripped off because
Are you controlling your business?
Yeah, we are. Well, one got a cool manager as well, so everything's sorted really.
We wanted to go as a package. We knew what we wanted. We knew how we wanted to write our songs. We knew how we wanted to dress. We knew ideas for videos and everything.
July of '95, the girls were signed to Virgin Records and began in earnest to work on their debut album, Spice. The record became a true pop sensation, topping America's year-end charts for 1997 and selling close to 20 million copies worldwide. The girls announced their presence to the globe with a first single that promptly went to #1 in 32 countries.
Wait a minute, You got it, it's only me.
Yeah, it's only me.
I love it. You got it, you
got
it,
it.
then you got it. You did.
And she goes, "Siga siga."
If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. Make it last forever. Friendship never ends.
It's about time the girls did it for a change. You know, girls with balls, basically, and a bit of attitude.
That's the way it is. If you wanna be my lover.
Some people like us and some people hate us, and that's just, you know.
That's an opinion. That's like some people might not like milk. They might like semi-skim milk, or they might like full-fat milk. It's a taste, isn't it?
Do that and go girl power.
Go on.
Girl power.
Yeah!
After scoring 2 more top 5 hits with Say You'll Be There and To Become One, a backlash unique to dance pop phenoms set in. But the Spice Girls always seem to take the knocks in stride and laugh along with their harshest critics.
Spice Girls are kind of like heroin. You know somebody's doing it, but nobody admits it.
In fact, their renowned nicknames were originally printed as a diss on them by the British music magazine Top of the Pops. But the ever-cheeky Spice Girls adopted the monikers and made them their own.
I'm always going to be seen as Baby Spice, you know, the sweet and innocent one. Even when I'm 30.
You love it really, Emma. You play up to it all the time.
No, I don't.
Do you all pretty much live up to your images? I mean, are you really like the fitness person in the group,
Now that's one thing, you see. The image. It's not an image, it's natural. That's the way we are.
That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way we've always been. It's just that, because we didn't want to suppress anyone in this band.
Their sassy, non-threatening personas seemed a natural fit for advertisers. And so began a wave of Spice-related endorsements. The girls have peddled everything from potato crisps to dolls to cameras and candy. And then, of course, there was the requisite soft drink contract.
Next grade, next wave.
As part of their deal with that soda company, a contest was held to see the Generation Next girls perform their first full-length concert in Istanbul, Turkey.
It was the first time we did sort of like 15 numbers. You know, we had a lot of rehearsal time, and it was like it was a preview to our concert.
Why did we pick Turkey? That was mad. I mean, it's not the most, I would say, comfortable place on earth. I used to work as the game show hostess there, so I knew what it was like.
What's that got to do with anything?
So I knew what it was like. We are an international band now. I think, you know, we're like nomads, travelling through the desert and on our camels. You know, wherever we lay our hat is our home, basically.
Have you got a feeling that people are beginning to be tired of you, or are they still frantic?
Sit down!
With their debut album still in the top 20, the Spice Girls held a press conference in Granada, Spain, to herald the release of their sophomore album Spice World, the upcoming release of Spice World the movie, and plans for their '98 world tour.
I prefer singing songs.
I do. And I prefer performing. I think, you know, at the end of the day, us lot have always been more than a band. You know what I mean?
We like to have a go at
everything.
Yeah.
What is with the globe thing on the album? Is this sort of a world domination concept?
No, not domination. It's just we've travelled a lot of the world and we've seen fantastic places, and we feel like that's really influenced our second album. The world's a small place, you know, we should come together and unite as one.
In every nation.
Your Life was actually inspired by a trip that we had in Acapulco. So it's got a kind of Latin American feel to it.
Being one of the Spice Girls, being part of the team, being part of the mad mission, gives you kind of an insight to all different cultures.
Having soaked up all that culture, in June of last year, the Spice Girls were called back to London for the making of Spice World, their film debut, and to write and record their second album.
It was excellent because during the film we had such a good vibe, we were having a laugh with each other, and it was easy to write the music.
Did you have your producers? Or were they,
we had this built-in, it was like a little caravan, the studio in there.
Yeah.
So when the day was finished shooting, we'd go in and start writing.
Long days though, right?
But we've got girl power, we can survive it, man.
There's a lot more musical kind of diversity on this record as compared to the first album. Was that important?
Diversity is unity, really. You know, the way we feel, you know, we want to express ourselves in different areas. You know, creatively, we love to let it rip.
The lady is a vamp, she's a vixen, not a tramp, she's a da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Jerry's a massive fan of old music. We did a big band 40 song. With me, I love Motown. I was brought up with Motown music, and we did Stop.
Stop right now, thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch.
And at the end of the day, you cater for everybody's needs, but then you appreciate them as well. Do you know what I mean? We can all get down to anything, really.
Too much of nothing is just as tough.
The first album sold brilliantly, and the second album we wanted to be just as good, but we always like to please us, you know, we want to do what we want to do, and then hopefully if the fans enjoy it as well, that's an extra bonus.
That extra bonus, however, was slow in coming. With lackluster first week sales and a disappointing chart entry at number 8, Spice World's initial failure to live up to the expectations set by the debut album caused critics to question the act's shelf life.
They've had a lot of success very quickly. So get ready for the backlash.
You're 15 minutes up, little girl. Get back to us.
Spice World only entered at number 8, but each week since then, it's actually increased sales, right?
Only number 8.
Well,
Some people like us and some people hate us, and that's just, you know.
That's an opinion. That's like some people might not like milk. They might like semi-skim milk, or they might like full-fat milk. It's a taste, isn't it?
Some in the media, however, continued to predict their demise, citing breakup rumors that followed the sacking of the band's manager of 3.5 years, Simon Fuller.
You were at the center of the big rumor about, you know, that there was a relationship.
No, it wasn't about that at all. That's part of the course, isn't it? Sacking your management.
No, but we are stronger than ever, and we are doing our own thing.
Of course, doing their own thing does at times raise eyebrows. Take, for example, the girls' saucy breaches in protocol when encountering the royal family.
You guys, of course, recently got to meet Harry and Charles again in South Africa.
Did.
How did that go?
That was mad.
Really mad, yeah. He's a very normal little boy, very nice, very warm. Charles is a very warm man as well.
A lot of people made about a lot of the fact that, you know, you gave him a little squeeze a few months ago, but is that you think too much is made of that?
The thing is, with, you know, us lot, we always just, you know, are ourselves. You know, that is my sense of fun. Do you know what I mean? I'm quite a cheeky person, really. But if people want to read into that, what they should read into that is what we were saying before, everybody is human.
We always treat everyone the same, whether you're a prince or whether you're the postman, you know, because everyone, you know, everyone eats and goes to the toilet, don't they?
We've been all around the world and back again, do you know what I mean?
And that proves whoever you are, whatever you do, you can do it.
Right? Whose idea was that?
We didn't want like a slick video because we're not that slick. We're kind of a bit, you know,
it shows in the video.
If you wanna be my lover, you have got to give.
It was absolutely boiling, and you know, in the video we're wearing sort of like rather a lot of PVC, so it's rather hot.
I tell you what was really funny, you know, in the desert, like you don't know where you are. Somebody, one of the crew, had stuck a sign saying Spice Girls in the middle of the desert.
It seems like you've each got your own little scene in that video, and were they inspired by films? Because
yeah,
they were
celebrations of movies.
Yeah.
You did the Poltergeist.
I was the girl in the Poltergeist.
And Mel B, she's
Mad Max.
Mad Max. Mel C, she's Year of the Dragon. Victoria's Catwoman. And I did, it was Casablanca-y kind of Rita Hayworth.
You can't please everybody, do you know what I mean? So what we do is we do what we enjoy and we please ourselves. And the bonus is that, like, the rest of the world just sort of fell for it, do you know what I mean? And they're enjoying it too.
By February of 1998, the disparaging words of the critics were drowned out by the ringing of cash registers. Spice World the movie was doing quite well, despite mostly harsh reviews, and Spice World the record had climbed all the way to number 3 on the charts, trailed closely by their still thriving debut. With a posh wedding in the wings and management now apparently in their own hands, the Spice Girls seemed poised for their most difficult undertaking yet, a massive world tour.
We think we're really, really lucky to finally get here and have the response that we've got, not just in one country, but like in all different countries everywhere. The response wherever we go has been brilliant.
She's very beautiful girl and very intelligent girl, have a mind. Think, Spice Girl think for me.
You gotta be my lover.
You gotta get with my friend.
Make it long forever.
Friendship never end.
If you want to be my lover,
you have got to give.
Taking it so easy, the best way it is.
I'm very excited for the concert.
Aye, girl power. Yes.
One thing's really nice about Spice Girls show that we were really determined to make it entertainment. So each like song's got a little story to it.
We just love what we're doing so much, do you know what I mean? It's our thing, it's our music, it's our show, and so our hearts are just in it 100%.
I love the world.
Yeah.
Everywhere. It's
This whole
fantastic.
world, it's quite mad because you out there, right? We were on, I think you call it welfare here, right? About 5 years ago, and we had no
money, and we were living on beans on toast.
And that proves you. Now we've been all around the world and back again. Do you know what I mean?
And that proves whoever you are, whatever you do, you can do it.
The Spice Girls have made a career out of defeating their critics by simply not caring, and transcended the deadly sellout charge by embracing the concept, offering no excuses or apologies for their mission of world domination. One thing's for sure, regardless of how long they stay in fame's radar, they've made their mark on musical history, like it or not.
If you'd like to check out what the gymnasts are thinking about themselves, well, you wonder, from where does Vanessa Adler draw the energy, the confidence to somehow get through it?
I tell you, well, if you're talking about energy, the most dramatic skill of the competition comes right off the bat. This mount, very new for Vanessa, and almost mind-blowing. Double layout punch front.
That is some move.
It's a stunning pass.
That's how she won the gold medal in the Goodwill Games in floor exercise.
Come on. Press.
Almost stepped out. Well, you hear the coaching and support of Beth Rybacki in the background, and the way Vanessa gets through this, and you find it out on our website in her diary, she's just a hip kid. She's got a very good attitude about things and beats herself up to a point.
She was in great need of a new look on floor, a mature look. This routine was choreographed by Nancy Roach, and I like it a lot.
Thank goodness for 2 days.
Yeah, she has another shot at this, but this was a great exercise. As Tim mentioned, the tumbling is just outstanding. Look at this skill, double layout, perfect body position. She rebounds into the punch front and then adds a dance jump element. That is gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Should be a 10.
Well, Vanessa, I don't know. A 9.85. It was beautiful, and the smiles are back. That.
She used some of her own clothes. Anyway, and they used some of the same cameras in this video that they used in the movie Saving Private Ryan. Is everybody ready? Let me see this thing. This is cool.
Hell yeah.
It's time now for a world premiere. Geri Halliwell, here's a look at me.
The following is your first shocking glimpse into the latest top-secret project from one of the world's most notorious...
All right, world premiere Geri Halliwell on MTV's Total Request Live.
Excellent.
Look at Me is the name of the song. It's Carson. I'm here with Dave and our friends who are outside, and we've brought them up. What'd you think of the video there, Dave?
Phenomenal. Great song.
Yeah,
Great video. She looks incredible.
Very nicely done, huh?
Yeah.
Little
I like
sort
her
of
new
a-
look. It's a
Sort of
little
like
more
a
subtle.
female James Bond feeling
Yeah,
to
it's
it.
like Shirley Bassey. Not that anybody here is old enough to know who Shirley Bassey is, but very Shirley Bassey.
I'm damn near 30, and I don't know who Shirley Bassey is.
Oh, you're near 30.
Let's ask you guys. Melanie, what did you think of it?
That was so good. I loved all the characters. I mean, the song rocks, and she's doing great without the Spice Girls.
All right.
You know, Carson, I'm glad she traded in those platforms for the nice black sleek look. I really like it.
You think she can do it without the girls, right?
Definitely.
All right, good.
Definitely.
All right,
Long
cool.
straight blonde thing going on.
There you
like
go.
the
Look at
blonde.
me. World premiere Geri Halliwell. If you want to vote for it, you can. $800 MTV. Weekdays between 3 and 3:30. If you're on the computer, m2.com. If you're AOL. Look at ya. Look at me.
Look at you. Look at them.
Isn't this nuts? You came on a great
This
day.
is not, I have to say, I was a little nervous because I thought that you were going to be all screaming for the boys. And they were just so nice. It is a girl's world. With you lot. Come on.
And that's the way we like it, right, fellas?
We do.
There's no guys here. I
Missed you,
forgot.
Carson. I think I fancy you.
Oh, you fancy me. That's good. Let me translate. That means she has a crush on me. I
A
think
little
that's
bit.
what it means, right?
You are quite good looking.
Oh, you're sweet for saying that.
Well done.
Let's talk about Schizophonic.
Schizophonic, that's the name of the album.
Yes, and it's out June 15th.
I made up that word.
And what does that mean,
It
schizophonic?
means split sounds. I think we're all split personality. You know, half of you is like a TV presenter, you know, egomaniac. The other half is a sensitive soul. My album is like that.
Right. And your videos is like that too as well, which we're going to talk about in a minute.
Okay.
On the record, you actually do one song in Spanish.
I do, because I am half Spanish, this half. So, yes.
What half was that?
And there's a bit in it, right? There's a bit, because my mother helped me write the lyrics, and there's a rappy bit in Spanish. It goes, ¿Dónde está el hombre con fuego en la sangre? And that means, where is the man with fire in his blood? And it could be that guy from Backstreet Boys, because he is Spanish, isn't he? Is it AJ? Is it that one? I've forgotten his name. Is that the one?
What's
is that? The one? Is that the Latino one?
That could be.
Yeah. Oh, is it Howie? I'm sorry.
I can't hear a damn thing.
Wrong boy.
We're going to show your video today. It's actually debuting on our show. Look at me. We've got a bunch of different little personalities.
So you gotta pick your favourite
a nun
girl.
and one. I like the nun, personally.
Oh, that means that you're a real pervert if you like the nun.
Are you going to show us right now? What are you talking about?
It's like that, kind of.
Oh, okay. There you go.
But,
Shaking your rump, are you?
Yes.
Schizophonic is hit stores June 15th. I'm glad you're here when we debuted the video. It's officially on the countdown. One thing I want to mention that we're doing is a Cool Crap Weekend on Saturday at 2 o'clock. All the money's going towards charity, and you were nice enough to donate the last time you were here a self-portrait that Geri drew.
Yes.
It's it looks very bizarre, but it's going for already $1,225. The money goes to charity.
Totally.
You guys can
Masterpiece,
still bid on it.
Picasso.
Go to mtv.com, figure that out. But thank you for that.
Thank you very much.
And thank you
It's
for
been
being
a
here.
delight.
You're just a bubble of energy. Geri Halliwell, everybody. Schizophonic, go pick up the record. We've got the rest of your top 10 and the Backstreet Boys coming up next on TRL.